Well, everybody, do you think I may have given one too many estimates, though? And that's on me. Uh, I don't know where the time went, but here we are. Let's try to get through this hospital tonight, at least. Um, it'd be nice if we can get to the Historical Society, because I found a very, very interesting tidbit today. Um, and I'm hoping I get to share it, but we'll see. I need to open up the guide. M5. All right. Yeah, there's fucking nothing to talk about until I'm through here, which is great. Kind of what I was talking about with the dungeons being a little overlong. But again, I need to reiterate, it's not saying they're too long in a game design standpoint, just here we go. Here's the puzzle hidden under the cloth. And I talked about this earlier. This was originally in the main hospital, and it was found on a bed in one of the rooms. We got the box with many locks. Uh, in this version, they drew it out over a whole dungeon. Oh, it's the fucking thing. What the hell is that noise? My favorite. So how are we going to start the night? Who's going to be our first victim? Oh, nice. Okay. Appropriate. Oh my god, they just had to throw that one in there. Who else is here? Are they like behind here? So at some point I got to... I don't have to. There's an achievement for getting a whole bunch of stomps, and I'm like 75% of the way there, but to get more I have to switch to a regular weapon. I don't really feel like it. So, I don't think I will. When I see how many trophies I have at the end of this, I might change my mind. But sure, I'm still gonna be missing a few. Oh, how we danced. Arms flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony. And the music played, but in any dance there comes a time one must take the lead. And the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence. Instrument of force. How the fuck did she get all the way over here? It just zoomed. Bitch hightailed it. Hot-footed it, even. Oh no. Yeah, James, please. Oh no. What is this? Oh no.
What?
I'm stuck.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, you.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
oh, you meant physically.
Yeah. Oh. Potatoes rotten, rice rotten, bread rotten, meat rotten. Patient broke a whole cart of dinner plates. We will name the price. Monday, all will be served what we deserve. Whoever that is getting closer. Oh. There's another good one over here. Yeah. Meal times. You're only waiting to be fed. Wait till you're fed what's obscured. Bring your loved ones to the feast. Sea of bliss. came in. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. That's where it just came from. That's everything down here. Let's take the ladder back up. Yeah. Let's take this upstairs. No. Alright, so we move the hands out of the way. We take the instrument of force. Then we use the key of bliss to perform the lobotomy and get ourselves the lapis eye cave. Not an incredible amount of subtlety there, but safe. And then where we go next? I guess we had choices, huh? Okay. I'm not 100% certain that we have choices. I do know I'm heading towards the one thing. Alright. There's a glimpse of the past here. There's that. M5. Very close. Okay. I remember this room. Yeah, I was here for a while for some reason. Puzzle I couldn't figure out, I guess. Should go dark. One year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. This is right where I was. Okay, so we want to go. But how do we get to M5? Ow, to M4. Got it. So past. Let's see what the next collectible is. E5. So it's in the next section. Something to take N5 there. That's 2. 5, 6. One, 6, 2, 2. All right. I am not fucking around this time. C5. I get to C5. Like, died hit because that guy, probably. I'm gonna be using that to get into C5, I believe. If I remember correctly. Then, as soon as I push this out, there's going to be an Ooga Booga. Okay. She fucking did the slide. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. I really got nothing. Every time these could be the patients responding to the director in his be-handed desire to cure them. Oh, fucking Christ. Check your corners all the time. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really... this is all kind of new for the remake, and attaching it to the story, I don't know. I know more about the original than I do about this. No one knows. See? No one knows. It's not just me.
Oh, this sounds freaky.
What?
Sounds like breathing with the heartbeat.
Yeah. I don't really appreciate it. Whole place sounds like it is breathing.
It sounds like you're inside of something. Like you're listening to someone's heartbeat as they're breathing. This is freaky. I don't like it.
Yeah. There's some places where you just hear legitimate breathing and it's not coming from anywhere. Anything, rather. Back in the director's office. There will be no pain anymore. No pain. cardiectomy procedure has proven successful. The results are all around sufficient. The patient is faring as intended. Time will tell if this is enough. Found found 50 in the ECT room again. This time I checked, he was not appointed for the treatment. How is it possible he got there all by himself? And how would he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. So close. It will happen. Has to. Now, despite me not really having much to say about the hospital here, the big, long theory I'm going to read later, I think it has a lot to do with the hospital. So, you know, all these empty gaps we will get filled in. I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's even appropriate to read out at the moment. Go ahead. By appropriate, I mean just like, has everything come up yet in the story and all that? There's just a lot to it. And I haven't even read the whole thing. So, we'll get to it though. Won't rest until they are solved. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. So, I mean, these are definitely written by the director. Did I see everything here? Yeah, I think I did. Nine, 6, 5, 9. Right. Thanks, James. Go back down. Circle, basically. Let's hope there's nobody getting back up.
This is where the father is, isn't it?
No. No, that's in the Historical Society.
Mm. Why does it look like it's that then?
Um, it looks similar to the area. All right, so now we have access to the box. Um, I said originally in the hospital, this box was way early on, and I also mentioned how it was connected to this patient named Joseph. Oh, can I have my water? Um, and Joseph is a patient who was admitted because something happened to his daughter. Um, and he went crazy. And you later on find memos throughout the town that were left by Joseph as well. Those memos might still be in here. I don't remember exactly what they were. Um, but they've removed him kind of as a background character. Uh, anyway, we're gonna let this play out.
Oh, you the original.
Mhm. So in the original, you open the box and it looks like there's nothing in it. And James says, "There's nothing in it." Oh wait, there's a single hair in here. The hair is presumed to be Joseph's daughter's hair that he basically kept locked in this box, like triple locked, uh, Fort Knox kind of like fucking just like the last remnant of his daughter, basically. Um, and you use that hair on a bent on a hook, a fish hook, to get something out of the drain in the original game. In this, they switched that around. I think you used like a medical tube on a hook to get the thing out of the drain. They did something else, changing up a puzzle in the what was it? The hotel? I think it was the hotel, which I wasn't really fond of, but it's whatever. Now the box truly is empty in this version. And for what? What does that mean? I don't know. But now we have the elevator button. She's an angel no one knows. Only I can see the lady at the door. They cannot walk along her bridge, the thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes, like bloated and ugly corpses. Their sins, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel. Then we need two rings. Um, but we can take the elevator now. There is something interesting about the elevator. Well, not interesting. Um, no, I'll show you.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams. Or you fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James, are you ready to play trick or treat? Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42, 2, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second.
I want to make sure I get this right. And I think it's different every time you play in this version as well. Um, these questions do not appear to differ between runs or difficulty levels. Okay. All right. So I think in the original it did change every time, but yeah, we just let this play.
Question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumber yard and the cemetery. What is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Munson Street. 3. Wiltsey Road. Did you get that? I sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Locane. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1. Miriam. 2. Heather. 3. Julia. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health. Bye-bye.
What the hell was that?
So, one of my favorite YouTubers, I listened to his review for Silent Hill 2 Remake, and uh, it was a glowing review. He loved it. But this was the one moment where he just couldn't accept this change. He was just like really upset about it. Um, and in honor of that, I will now play the original elevator quiz scene. Um, Basically, he feels like they tried too hard with making it sound creepy, when in the original, that's really not what they were going for at all. Um, it's not so much that the radio show itself, the quiz show thing itself, was supposed to be creepy. It was supposed to be surreal that you're hearing it in an elevator out of nowhere. And the original kind of captured that a little better. So,
Well, maybe they were changing the tone in this, just like they did with um how he deals with Eddie.
Yeah. Um, some some changes are a little more abrasive than others, though. But this is the original.
Hi there, everybody! Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat. Here you either answer the questions correctly and win a great prize, or fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It all depends on you. And our lucky, or should I say unlucky challenger today is James. James Sunderland! You ready to play Trick or Treat? Okay, here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and teacup. Silent Hill is home to a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love. The question is, what is the name of this amusement park? 1. Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park. 3. Lakeside Amusement Park. Okay, quickly on to question number 2. Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood, and finally... What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. Now, what was the name of the murderer who committed this vile act? 1. Walter Sullivan. 2. Scott Fairbanks. 3. Eric Day. Now for our third and final question. South of the lake is a deserted old neighborhood called South Vale. From there to Pale Vale, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one road, no more. The third and final question is, what is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Rindell Street. 3. Nathan Avenue. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? When you know the answers, head to the storeroom on the 3rd floor to collect your prizes. But be careful if you're wrong. Well then, everybody, thanks for tuning in. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
What was that?
Yeah, that was creepy.
It's creepier because it's not
Trying to be.
it's not trying to be. Yes, it's
like it's just acting like it.
it's just a
It's just a show where James is participating.
yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely creepier.
And the fact that they brought up, oh yeah, you can get your prize in the 3rd floor storeroom. Like they're talking about the hospital that you're in.
Yeah, like it's fucking normal,
Yeah.
which is again creepy.
Do you want me to play the clip of the review where he talks about it?
Sure.
Okay. It's a little funny.
Huh?
It's a little funny. Because like he spends the whole video just praising it.
Sorry, what?
He spends the whole video like praising it.
I fucking love Nitro.
Yeah.
He is amazing. Come on, Dave, find it.
Trying to find it.
How dare you not know where it is? How dare you? He's definitely not going in order.
budget for this
Here we go. I think this is it.
This is the worst. Okay. I think is perfectly good. All the way there. I'd say 100% there with Laura. Yeah. Any more characters? Oh, how could I forget? This is the worst. This is the worst. Okay. I'm not trying to shit on a voice actor's performance. But, like, goddamn, the radio show when you're in the elevator in the hospital, it's like, hey, we got a radio show going on. If you know the answers to the questions, hey, who killed these kids in the hospital? It was Walter Sullivan. You know, there's something so unsettling about the nature of what he's talking about. And it just, everyone's cheering and laughing, and he's announcing it like this circus ringleader maniac just full of positive energy about suffering.
A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones.
And that goes in with the themes of just the lack of empathy for the sake of just doing what we want. You know, all the notes you read in Brookhaven Hospital about the doctors trying to solve the illness. They don't care about helping the people. They just care about figuring out this thing, and then they start like abusing the patients and just, yeah. I think that stuff also got across really, really well in the notes and stuff here as well. But that radio show felt so perfectly thematically in tune with what this game was saying. And the new guy in the radio just... What kind of jigsaw bullshit is this?
Into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh. Smashed bones. Splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Locane.
And I don't know, I think the reason it worked so well in the original is because it felt like this valiant effort to trivialize suffering and turn it basically into entertainment, to turn suffering into pleasure. And this doesn't even try to do that, it just makes it like, the scary horror game Evil Voice Man. What the fuck is this bullshit?
The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful.
This just doesn't feel like it's even interested in what that original thing was. Just felt like they just kind of read the lines and threw it in. I don't know. Did not like that radio thing. That, if anything, was just so blatantly just chopped out, lost, trampled on, destroyed. It was the radio guy on the radio. That's the one voice I hate. Sorry, whoever voiced that guy. Maybe they didn't tell you to do it like that, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But hey, in hindsight, I'm kind of happy that the only character I was genuinely upset about the change was the single most insignificant guy in the whole thing. I mean, he's probably not even real. That guy probably exists in James' brain, you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, if that's my biggest complaint about the voice acting, I'm pretty okay with that. The one last thing I'll...
I need to watch his entire fucking thing now.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. I listened to most of it until he got to the endings because I haven't done all the endings yet. So it's good. Just it's a good presentation of thoughts by a very big fan of the original game.
On that note, I'm gonna go to bed because I've been falling asleep.
Okay.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
You can just dump the rest of that fucking piece of shit of a soda. Why the fuck would you put mango, lime, and chili powder in a soda? This bullshit. It is orange, mango, and lime flavor. So I'm just like, mango and lime seems kind of weird. Probably gonna give me heartburn. Let me try it. I go to the back, and one of the ingredients is organic chili powder in my soda. Mind you, it's not spicy, but god damn, that flavor's weird.
Yeah.
No. The strawberry and what was it again?
Strawberry.
Rhubarb.
Yeah,
Really good.
that was the best one.
I should probably grow strawberry and rhubarb. Well, the rhubarb comes back over and over again, and I kind of want to do strawberries. Right?
Don't close it.
This is.
She's just gonna walk into it and close the door.
I always do it like this, and she shuts me everything. Oh, you can turn that up.
Yeah.
I don't look.
All right. Back to it. What the fuck was that? Oh. 108 bullets. Oh yeah, brother.
James.
Mary! Oh. Maria, I thought... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me. So what about Laura? You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? Well, we have to find her.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her. Come on, let's go look for her.
Pause for another look at the original scene moment. Anyway, what do you mean, anyway?
James!
Mary? Oh, Maria. It's you. I thought you were... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I
Then
just...
stay with me. Don't ever leave me alone. You're supposed to take care of me. So, what about Laura? Did you find her?
Yeah, but... she ran away.
We've got to find her.
You really seem to care about her. Do you know her?
I've never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone. And for some reason, I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
I just love Mary and Maria's like original performance a lot. Again, nothing against the person doing it in this one. She did a wonderful job, but some things are hard to follow up. Where are we going? I think this calls for to find the next thing. Alright. Next thing is in the pool area.
What the hell is that?
Well, what do you know? A stroll in the rain. How romantic.
Maria. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you and me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Someone made an observation here. James.
You trying to blind me, James?
Oh, sorry. James is getting wet, but she isn't. This isn't the first time that you can see this happen between the two of them. When it comes to, like, rain. Very interesting little tidbit. They mustn't know. I definitely got this one, but I might not. No, I think I got the last one too.
Is that what I think it is?
Definitely talked about this last time. There was a significant debate in the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition community as to whether or not this fridge should have a cord on it, considering it is operational when they open it in the original as well. And there was a thing where they added a cord, and some people were a little upset about that because like it's just like, why would you do that? Why would you add something like that? It's just like the fridge is on, and we open it and we see it's on, but then like like some people believe it's supposed to add to the surreal nature that there's no cord. Um, I don't know where I stand on that, but I think it is interesting that we do not see the cord plugged in. It's an interesting compromise if they even knew there was a debate there. I think the fact that they added a cord to this version is perhaps indicative of them knowing of that whole fight, dumb little fight.
Having trouble there?
Yeah. You think you could give me a hand?
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? Fine. What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
Like the bracelet. Got the crescent moon with the crucifix. And I showed the original version of that scene last time. I think I have to go over it again.
So,
It's a lot
where
better.
to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they don't even. So they added the cord in, and they. In the original, the fridge is just the light works. They open it up and the light's on. And that was the whole thing of the debate as to why they added a cord. Well, interesting. Patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll make recovery, as my aim is always for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. I think that's my favorite skill of mine, to just be able to read nonsense like that without missing a beat. The elevator's over here. Right.
that?
This is definitely my favorite additional scene, the scene right before we go into the door. For reasons I can't fully explain. I just find it incredibly interesting.
James,
What's wrong?
let's just get out of here, okay?
It starts with that, with her being scared. Sounding scared. This scene.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on. It's gonna be fine.
We know. That is false. It is done. Sick no more. Ominous note. That is an ominous note, especially considering. It is sick no more. What is not? What did we do? And what relation does that note have to this upcoming sequence? Let's think long and hard about that. This is the same song that plays on the record in Neely's bar. When we repair it and we play it. It's called Magdalene, I think. Might have said that before, but I also think I said it like in the vice versa direction in this playthrough. Like when we got to the record, I was like, "Oh, this is the song that plays after the thing." It's a funny thing. Potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven like him to the other side. The other side perhaps may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher, or even a psychiatrist, unlike the director. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us, his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind. But to him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he's happy there. So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him into the world of our own reality? Potential for this illness exists in all people. Any man or woman would be driven like him to the other side. Now, you know, we've been dealing with the other world a lot in this game, but you could see this as talking about James as well. Any man would be driven like him to the other side, perhaps the other side of morality, the other side of the fence between humanity and playing God, you know? There's no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. I mean, that line in particular definitely feels more like it's talking about the other world, but like also, you know, doing what he did. I gotta imagine it doesn't feel real, you know? Like, to him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. In denial, basically. Why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? So, I talked about the 5 stages of grief. We are in depression. We have hit depression. We went through denial and bargaining. We're in depression now, after Maria's death. James didn't call after her. He's a lot quieter now. There's... there's more than that, but we'll get to it. The next object of our collection is in Neely's bar. My dog leave me again? Hold up. Right back. I'm back. Yes, she went to bed in the other room. My heart rate monitor is not on. Because of course it isn't. I don't remember this sequence being particularly long. I remember it taking me an amount of time, but I was also like, I died once, so I don't know. I kind of want to get to the Historical Society tonight. I'm wondering how feasible that is. We're going to figure that out together, basically. Not my favorite place. Incredibly nerve-wracking. No reason for that.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
I hate how the neighbors sound like they're in my house. Very unsettling experience. Where's the bar? Yeah, I'm not scared of the enemies anymore because they die in one hit, but I'm scared of their presence, the noise, and the stress involved. It's very much still there. So, like, I'm not scared of them, but I am, if that makes sense. Sequence might be a little long.
Laura, please wait.
Let me see. Hold up. Oh. Noise. Sorry about that. Very ominous note to leave on. God damn, I don't want to do this. All right. So we are now on the part of the town that has a bar. There's something in the bar, and then there's something. Oh. Yeah. There's just a lot of noise going on with the neighbors, and because of all the work they did on the house over there, it sounds like it's coming from inside my house, and I don't appreciate it. So we got Neely's Bar and Lucky Jade Restaurant. Is where we're headed.
Laura? Where does she go?
He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. This one's an interesting one that was in the original. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. So basically, like, James is not admitting to others his own guilt, so he can't even admit the guilt to himself. Something like that. What I just said, only better. Get it? Got it good. need it here. Now, if I ever go back to living or being alone in general, horror games are gonna be so much harder. I mean, life in general, but horror games, oh my god, that'll be fucking impossible. It's walking right in front of you and you're like aiming at the air deliberately somehow. The whole section I'm about to go through is literally just for healing items and bullets that I don't need. We got Dukes. Little do they know that they used to call me the jukebox. God, what is the objective here? Oh, you come in through that window and yeah, okay. So we cleared this area, basically. Here's some writing that hits different now that you know what's going on. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. And I think I looked this up and I read out because there's capital letters here. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. Someone deciphered that the capital letters can be rearranged to say, "I need you, Mary, be real." Oops, of the past. The next one is near Lucky Jade restaurant, which is through here. But do I want to stop here? It is 3 o'clock. I don't think I'm far from the Historical Society. Let me actually check this guide. So I'm basically done with this section. And then we go to, yeah, there's really not much. Yeah, we're real close. So next time, Monday, right? Yeah. Next time, Monday, we will get to the Historical Society and hopefully get through the Historical Society, get to the labyrinth. That would be some nice progress. Go through the whole daddy sequence. We're getting there. We're playing on Monday and Tuesday. Do I think we're going to get to ending territory on Tuesday? I don't think so. Probably won't until... Not sure. We're getting close. We're almost there. Tomorrow is Sonic. And it might start early, and that's it. Those watching who don't know what I mean by Sonic, my girlfriend is playing all the Sonic games. It was a marathon in a rush, and now it's just kind of a marathon. Um, she is on Sonic Mania now, and right after that will be Sonic Superstars. But yeah, that's it for that. I'm gonna go have some ice cream and go to bed. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.